Today, we explore the incredible speed and unmatched global reach of modern naval aircraft carrier strike groups. Imagine a floating city of steel, slicing through the ocean waves, projecting immense power, and maintaining absolute security across the globe. The USS Carl Vinson recently demonstrated this astonishing capability by traveling from the Pacific Ocean to the Middle East remarkably fast. Completing this massive journey in just 2 to 3 weeks showcases the unparalleled strategic mobility of these colossal modern naval warships. Admiral Paul Lanzillotta confirmed that a fully equipped carrier strike group can easily cover more than 700 miles every single day. Moving at such an incredible pace allows the naval fleet to respond to emerging global crises with unprecedented speed and overwhelming force. Rapid deployment capability fundamentally changes the dynamics of modern warfare, ensuring that crucial assistance or deterrence arrives exactly when it matters most. To understand how this is possible, we must first look at the advanced nuclear propulsion systems powering these massive steel sea giants. Nuclear reactors provide virtually unlimited energy, allowing massive aircraft carriers to maintain maximum speed without ever needing to stop for fuel. Continuous high-speed transit is a crucial tactical advantage, keeping enemies guessing and ensuring the fleet remains an elusive, highly lethal target. Escorting destroyers and cruisers also utilize powerful turbine engines to keep pace with the massive carrier across the vast open ocean waters. This synchronized movement creates a formidable floating fortress that can project air superiority and missile defense anywhere in the entire world. The logistics behind moving thousands of sailors and dozens of aircraft across the globe require flawless planning and exceptional maritime execution. Every single day at sea tests the endurance of the crew and the reliability of the complex machinery powering the fleet. Yet these steel titans consistently prove their worth by arriving at their designated operational zones, ready to execute their critical missions. Beyond just pure speed, the United States Navy relies on a highly structured readiness system known as the Fleet Response Plan. This strategic framework ensures that maritime forces are always prepared to deploy rapidly in response to any unexpected global security threat. The core of this readiness strategy is often referred to by military experts as the famous 3+3+1 system. Under this specific protocol, 3 carrier strike groups are actively deployed around the world, actively patrolling vital international maritime trade routes. These forward-deployed units serve as the first line of defense, ready to launch combat operations or provide humanitarian disaster relief. Meanwhile, 3 additional carrier strike groups remain in a state of high readiness, prepared to deploy within just 30 short days. This rapid surge capacity guarantees that reinforcements can quickly reach the front lines to support the initially deployed naval combat forces. Finally, one more carrier strike group is kept in reserve, fully capable of deploying within a 90-day readiness timeframe. This structured rotational cycle ensures that the naval fleet avoids complete exhaustion while maintaining a continuous and powerful global maritime presence. In times of extreme global crisis, the Navy possesses the astonishing capability to mobilize 6 entire carrier strike groups very quickly. Generating such overwhelming combat power within merely 30 days sends a clear and undeniable message of deterrence to any potential adversaries. Coordinating the simultaneous deployment of 6 massive strike groups represents an incredible triumph of modern military logistics and strategic operational planning. Thousands of supply chains must align perfectly to provide the necessary weapons, fuel, and provisions for these massive naval task forces. The sheer scale of this mobilization effort highlights the unparalleled industrial and organizational strength of the modern United States Naval Command. Once deployed, these massive fleets rely on their incredible self-sustaining capabilities to remain on station for extended periods of time. Nimitz-class aircraft carriers are engineering marvels, designed to operate continuously without returning to port for many long and difficult months.
These colossal vessels can easily maintain a steady cruising speed of 35 miles per hour across the vast open ocean. Traveling at 35 miles per hour might not sound incredibly fast, but for a 100,000-ton ship, it is. This sustained high speed allows the massive carrier to outrun severe weather systems and quickly reposition itself during complex combat operations. However, even with nuclear power providing unlimited propulsion, the thousands of sailors on board still require daily food, water, and supplies. The aircraft also consume massive quantities of aviation fuel and require a constant supply of precision-guided munitions for their missions. To solve this logistical challenge, the Navy perfected a highly dangerous but essential maneuver known as replenishment at sea during transit. Replenishment at sea allows the entire strike group to receive vital supplies while continuing to move forward at very high speeds. Specialized supply ships carefully pull alongside the massive aircraft carrier, matching its exact speed and heading through the rough ocean waves. Steel cables are fired across the churning water, creating a temporary physical connection between the two rapidly moving, massive naval vessels. Heavy pallets of food, spare parts, and dangerous explosives are then transferred across these tensioned cables, suspended high above the ocean. Simultaneously, heavy fuel hoses are extended to pump thousands of gallons of aviation fuel directly into the hungry aircraft carrier tanks. Performing this complex maritime ballet requires incredible skill, intense focus, and perfect communication between the commanding officers of both naval ships. Even a minor steering error during this critical operation could result in a catastrophic collision between the two massive steel giants. Yet the crew executes this dangerous maneuver routinely, ensuring the fleet remains fully armed and combat-ready without ever slowing down. The ability to resupply on the move gives the modern carrier strike group an almost limitless operational range across the globe. They can strike targets deep inland from international waters, completely independent of foreign bases or restrictive territorial airspace clearance requirements today. This logistical independence is a massive strategic advantage, allowing military commanders to project power from essentially anywhere on the world ocean. To further enhance response times, the Navy strategically positions key assets in vital global regions through a concept called forward presence. Forward presence means maintaining permanent naval bases in allied countries located very close to potential international conflict zones and dangerous hotspots. A prime example of this strategy is the massive naval facility located in Yokosuka, Japan, home to a forward-deployed carrier. Operating from Yokosuka allows the strike group to patrol the highly contested waters of the Western Pacific on a daily basis. If a sudden crisis erupts in the region, this forward-deployed fleet can arrive on the scene within a few days. Without this critical forward base, a carrier traveling from the continental United States would need several weeks to cross the Pacific. In modern warfare, saving weeks of transit time can easily mean the difference between a swift victory and a devastating defeat. Forward presence also reassures regional allies of a strong commitment to their mutual defense and maintaining stability in vital maritime regions. The constant visibility of these powerful warships serves as a daily reminder of military strength and unwavering resolve to potential adversaries. Maintaining these overseas bases requires significant diplomatic effort and massive financial investment. But the strategic tactical benefits are truly, completely undeniable. As global threats continue to evolve rapidly, the naval fleet must also adapt by embracing cutting-edge technology and modern innovations. The newest generation of aircraft carriers, known as the Gerald R. Ford class,
represents a massive leap forward in maritime engineering. These futuristic warships are designed to be significantly more efficient, requiring far fewer sailors to operate than the older Nimitz class. Advanced automation and highly computerized control systems have replaced many manual labor tasks, streamlining daily operations across the entire massive vessel. Reducing the crew size not only lowers operating costs, but also frees up valuable interior space for advanced weapons and technology.
The Ford-class carriers utilize powerful electromagnetic catapults instead of traditional steam systems to launch heavy fighter jets into the sky. This revolutionary launch system is smoother, more reliable, and capable of handling a much wider variety of modern naval combat aircraft. Artificial intelligence is also playing an increasingly vital role in maintaining the complex machinery hidden deep inside these modern steel giants. Smart sensors continuously monitor the health of engines and weapon systems, using advanced algorithms to predict potential mechanical failures before happening. This predictive maintenance approach ensures that the warship remains fully operational, drastically reducing unexpected downtime and expensive emergency repairs at sea. Unmanned systems and autonomous aerial drones are quickly becoming essential components of the modern carrier air wing and global strike group. These robotic aircraft can conduct long-range surveillance missions or refuel manned fighter jets, significantly extending the operational reach of carriers. Integrating unmanned technology allows the fleet to gather critical intelligence without risking the lives of highly trained human pilots in combat. As artificial intelligence continues to advance, we may soon see fully autonomous drone swarms launching directly from the busy carrier deck. The combination of incredible speed, massive firepower, and advanced technology makes the modern carrier strike group an absolutely unstoppable global force. From the moment they leave port, these floating cities are ready to face any challenge that arises on the open ocean. The dedication of the highly trained sailors who operate these complex machines is truly the ultimate secret behind their lasting success. Working long hours in dangerous conditions, these men and women ensure that the fleet remains a powerful symbol of global security. Their tireless efforts transform cold steel and complex circuitry into a living, breathing instrument of national defense and international maritime stability. Every successful mission, every high-speed transit, and every flawless replenishment operation is a testament to their exceptional skill and bravery. Let us dive deeper into the daily life aboard one of these massive vessels during a high-speed cross-ocean transit. Deep within the armored hull, the Nuclear Engineering Department monitors the glowing reactors that provide life to the entire massive ship. These highly trained technicians work in a world of complex gauges, high-pressure valves, and strict safety protocols around the clock. Above them, on the bustling flight deck, the air boss orchestrates a chaotic yet perfectly synchronized ballet of launching fighter jets. Deck crews wearing brightly colored shirts communicate through complex hand signals over the deafening roar of powerful twin-jet turbine engines. Aircraft are carefully moved into position, attached to the powerful catapults, and hurled into the sky with absolutely incredible explosive force. Below deck, in the Combat Directions Center, tactical officers stare intensely at glowing radar screens, monitoring threats hundreds of miles away. They process massive amounts of digital information, coordinating defense strategies with the escorting destroyers and fast attack submarines lurking far below. In the massive galleys, busy cooks prepare thousands of hot meals every single day to feed the hungry and exhausted crew. The logistics of feeding 5,000 people in the middle of the ocean are just as complex as planning combat operations. Fresh supplies dwindle quickly, making the dangerous replenishment at sea operations absolutely vital for maintaining crew morale and overall fighting effectiveness.
When the supply ship finally arrives, the entire crew works together to quickly move heavy pallets of food into the freezers. It is a massive team effort, demonstrating the strong camaraderie and shared sense of purpose that defines life in the Navy. As the carrier strike group pushes further into contested waters, the tension aboard the massive steel vessel naturally begins to rise. Constant training drills keep the crew sharp, preparing them for everything from sudden enemy missile attacks to devastating onboard ship fires. Damage control teams practice sealing flooded compartments and extinguishing simulated blazes, knowing that their quick actions could save the entire ship. The ability to absorb damage and continue fighting is a hallmark of the incredibly resilient modern American aircraft carrier design philosophy. Multiple layers of thick steel armor and automated fire suppression systems protect the most vital areas of the massive floating fortress. But the best defense is always a strong offense, and the carrier relies heavily on its escorting warships for absolute protection. Aegis-equipped destroyers form an impenetrable shield around the carrier, capable of tracking and destroying dozens of incoming supersonic missile threats. Meanwhile, stealthy nuclear submarines patrol the dark depths below, actively hunting for enemy vessels attempting to ambush the vital strike group. This layered defense strategy ensures that the aircraft carrier remains safe from harm while projecting immense combat power across the globe. The strategic value of these massive ships cannot be overstated in today's increasingly complex and highly volatile international geopolitical security environment. They are mobile, sovereign territories, capable of asserting national interests and defending allied nations without needing permission to establish land bases. The mere presence of a carrier strike group off the coast of a troubled nation can dramatically alter the political landscape. It sends a powerful message of resolve, forcing potential adversaries to carefully reconsider their aggressive actions and seek peaceful diplomatic solutions. Over the decades, these magnificent steel sea giants have played a crucial role in maintaining freedom of navigation on global oceans. They protect vital shipping lanes from dangerous piracy and ensure the continuous flow of international trade that powers the global economy. Without the stabilizing presence of these powerful naval forces, the world's oceans would quickly become a much more dangerous, chaotic place. Looking toward the future, the Navy is constantly exploring new ways to enhance the speed, stealth, and lethality of the fleet. Directed energy weapons, such as high-powered lasers, are currently being tested for deployment on future generations of advanced naval warships. These futuristic weapons could provide an almost unlimited magazine capacity to defend against incoming drone swarms and fast-moving missile threats. Hypersonic missiles are also being developed, offering the strike group the ability to destroy targets thousands of miles away within minutes. The integration of these advanced technologies will ensure that the carrier strike group remains the undisputed master of the world's oceans. As we reflect on the incredible journey from the Pacific to the Middle East, we realize the true magnitude of naval power. The ability to move an entire floating military base across the globe in just a few weeks is a monumental human achievement. It requires a perfect blend of advanced engineering, brilliant strategic planning, and the unwavering dedication of thousands of brave naval sailors. The Fleet Response Plan guarantees that this immense power is always ready to be unleashed whenever and wherever it is needed. Whether responding to a sudden military crisis or providing critical humanitarian aid, the strike group is always prepared to answer the call. The continuous evolution of carrier technology, from the reliable Nimitz class to the advanced Ford class, promises an even brighter future. Artificial intelligence and unmanned systems will undoubtedly revolutionize maritime warfare, making the fleet faster, smarter, and significantly more lethal than ever. Yet, despite all the incredible technological advancements, the human element remains the most critical component of the entire massive naval operation. The courage and skill of the sailors who navigate these dangerous waters will always be the true heart of the fleet. They are the ones who brave the fierce ocean storms, endure the long deployments, and stand ready to defend global freedom. Their sacrifices ensure that the steel sea giants continue to rule the waves, projecting peace through overwhelming strength across the world. The legacy of the modern aircraft carrier is a story of constant innovation, relentless determination, and absolute supremacy on the seas. From the early days of naval aviation to the futuristic drone swarms of tomorrow, the carrier remains the ultimate strategic weapon. It is a powerful symbol of national power, a technological marvel, and a floating testament to human ingenuity and maritime engineering.
As we watch these majestic vessels slice through the deep blue ocean, we are reminded of the vastness of our world. The oceans connect us all, and the responsibility of keeping those vital maritime pathways safe falls upon these incredible steel giants. They are the silent guardians of the deep, always watching, always ready, and forever patrolling the endless horizons of the globe. The incredible speed and unmatched endurance of these massive warships will continue to shape the future of global security for decades. We hope you have enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of modern naval operations and advanced aircraft carrier technology. Understanding the complex mechanics behind global maritime supremacy gives us a greater appreciation for the vital role these massive ships play. The next time you see an image of an aircraft carrier, remember the incredible speed and logistics required to keep it moving. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey across the oceans to explore the unmatched power of modern naval fleets. Please like, subscribe, and stay tuned to Steel Sea Giants for more thrilling explorations into the world of massive naval warships.